Welcome back to the program. How is everyone doing this morning? Glad you're with us. Of course, fresh air in the morning rolls on. If let's see, what is today? Today is Tuesday. Over at Fat Tony's, it is steak night tonight. You don't want to miss that. Maybe after Fat Tony's and steak night, you should head up to the Red Piano to see my very good friend, Ivy Alex. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice if I turn the right microphone on. Let's try that
Hello.
again. Welcome. Good
Hello.
morning.
Good morning.
Can't take me anywhere this morning. I'm just making a mess with me and the board.
We'll
Don't
get there. We'll get there.
eventually. How's everything going?
It's going really good. It's going amazing. Yeah,
You having fun?
I'm having fun. I was very something happened yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
My parents flew in and surprised me.
And you didn't know?
I had no idea.
You should have brought them with you this morning.
They're staying on the French side. I just
Oh,
woke up like
oh,
15 minutes ago.
I love it. I
Um,
should look like this when I just wake up in the morning. Oh,
but yeah, my parents yeah, they told me, they said our neighbors are gonna go visit St. Bart's, and I told them to come over to St. Martin and come check out the Red Piano, and so they said go and grab dinner with them, would you, on the French side. So I met up with them, and then there are my parents sitting there.
oh, how
It was
cool is
cool.
that? That's so cool.
It was so cool. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so the newest development in my life.
Was it nice to see mom and dad by surprise?
It was, yeah. It's been about 3 months since I've seen them, so
Are you close to mom and dad?
I am. I'm
Me
an
too.
only child,
Me too.
so yeah,
Me
very
too.
much.
Yeah, I completely know what it's like.
Yeah, and this was the first family vacation was St.
Oh,
Martin. So literally 20 years ago.
oh,
I was 12. I'm 32 now.
wow,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool development. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very overjoyed. Yes.
And how long are they here for?
They're here till Saturday.
Oh, so a few days. This is good.
Yeah, yeah.
This is all good stuff.
It is.
Exciting, exciting.
Yeah.
Will they be in tonight to see you
Yeah, of
perform?
course. Of course. Yeah.
So-
Dad's getting his wrist all warmed up to play the tambourine, you know. He's a guitarist, but I don't know if there's a guitar at the club. I have to see there. I think there's one hanging on the wall, but I got to check it out. See
The
if
one
it's-
that silver one that's hanging on the wall. So it was made by our
Functional.
midday guy, Mr. S. He actually built that,
Oh, really?
but I think the guts of it are long gone.
It's not functioning. Okay.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
However,
It's for aesthetics.
yeah. So when Mr. S gets in, you should talk to him.
I will. Yeah, yeah.
Perhaps he can steer you in the right direction with a guitar.
Okay, cool.
He has a collection. So
All right.
anyway, there's a whole bunch hanging on the wall in my office, but none of them are terribly. They're more wall art. They work,
Yeah.
but I mean they're functional, but they're more wall art than
Yeah. This
anything.
humidity. Yeah.
Yeah, anything that's good. So you sent me some of your original stuff.
I did.
So what did you sent me 3 songs? Remember what sent me?
Yes. So I sent you Serenade Me.
Yeah.
Serenade Me is a very like John Mayer Gravity-esque song. It's
Uh-huh.
very relaxed, and it's me serenading you, basically. And then what
Is
did I
there
send it?
is there a story that goes with it?
Yes, actually, yeah.
What's the story?
I wrote it during the pandemic,
Mhm.
and having worked on cruise ships, it's like Serenade Me sounds like a love song, but it's like a love song to my fellow musicians, because during the pandemic I missed being serenaded by my friends more than
Yeah.
anything, because that's on the cruise ship. You just go from
Yeah.
venue to venue, and you're serenaded by people, and I missed that a lot during the pandemic. So
Mm.
it's a love song to my musician friends.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Should we play it or should we talk? Should we make people wait or should we play it?
Let's play it.
Okay,
Sure.
So this is my dear friend Ivy Alex with Serenade Me. If I could push the right buttons, we'll see. Well, serenade me, Ivy Alex. Love, love, love it. It's funny. We got talking about guitars. Mr. S walked in. So I was
Yes.
listening only with one ear while I was listening to you guys with the other ear. But when you sit down to write, so you're first of all, we should know you're a classically trained musician. You went to Berkeley, correct?
I went to Berklee
Yeah.
College of Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when it comes down to sit down and write, you know, which is very different than, piano bar performing, right?
So much. Yeah.
Yeah, a whole different game, right?
Yeah.
What comes first? I mean,
Music first,
music.
always. Yeah.
Do
That's
they,
it. I'm
they,
not good with lyrics. Like I'm good at writing lyrics, but I spend more time on the lyrics. I ponder them,
Mhm.
for a while. I'm pretty bad at memorizing lyrics too. Like the lyrics have always been tricky, but yeah, the music just pours out of me.
Wow, it's funny because every musician that I ask that question, they all have a
Different.
very passionate answer.
Yeah.
You're like you immediately said music first,
Always.
always.
It
Right?
is. It
But
is. It's so weird.
but some people are like the other way around.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess that's the art of it to a certain degree.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just how my brain works.
Yeah.
Like if I could write poetry. I write poetry all the time, but like, yeah, my piano, the piano is like, is the canvas.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? You can't just throw paint in the air. You know, you
Hmm.
gotta have something for it to land on. So the music is what the lyrics land on. You,
That's
you know
that's
what I mean?
that's a great analogy. That's a great analogy.
At this time in the morning, I don't know how that happened. But here we are. I don't know what it
Well,
is.
so when you were did they teach you that when you were in school, or is that just something that?
No. I went to school for film scoring
Uh,
because I had been writing music since I was like 10.
mhm,
And so when I was finally in school, I thought, well, how am I going to make the most out of this school? What's going to make me the most money?
mm,
And songwriting, I was like, I can write a song I don't need to be taught how to write a song.
mm.
So I went into film scoring because I figured, oh, well, if you write songs for movies and film and TV, surely like that'll earn you a living.
Wow, I love it. And listen, I just got a WhatsApp message from my buddy John Leone, who he wrote, "Wow, that's a beautiful voice."
Oh, that's so
thank
sweet.
you, John. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
And
you. Yeah, so the sultry, I definitely have like a sultry voice. It's very different my original music than my performing at a piano bar. I got kick it into a different gear. So my music is a lot more expressive of like my true nature.
yeah, when what do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of stuff. I listen to electronic music.
Mm.
I listen to like Hiatus Coyotes, one of my favorite bands. They're
Mhm,
an Australian jazz polyrhythmic band. They kind of incorporate all types of music.
mhm.
Tigran Hamasayan, he's a insane jazz pianist. I like very like stuff that I'm not playing. I like to listen to stuff that I'm not playing.
No, that's fair.
You know what I
That's fair.
mean?
But do you say electronic music? Do you I often find myself somewhat excuse me, offended with a lot of the stuff that is that Jackie has made it
She
back.
just peeked her head in.
Jackie is almost well, maybe should we let her in? I'm gonna leave her locked out. It's more
Let
fun.
her rip.
No, it's more fun to leave her locked out. But when I listen to some of the stuff today, some of the newer stuff, all that electronic stuff, where there's no, it's all
No soul.
it's all created, on a computer. There's no. You're right. There's no soul. There's no.
Well, I
I.
think with some of it, like my favorite producer of all time, he's an Australian producer. His name is Flume, and he is a saxophonist. And I like him and his music because he creates sounds he creates sounds out of this computer, his own instruments that do have soul. Like he's created these sounds, and yeah, I don't know. I think like there's a lot of like pop fluffy electronic that's over compressed
Yeah.
music, but I think that there's a lot of electronic music that does have soul, like Odessa and Flume and uh
I'm not there yet. I'm really
Oh,
not.
we
I'm
gotta
trying. I'm
get you
trying.
into it.
I'm trying. I
Yeah.
really. I'm not. It's just.
Not the inst,
No,
not none of that.
it makes me
It's
nuts.
no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like true electronic music. Hello.
Ja- wait, Jackie Rom has made it back to the building. Did you get your plumbing problems
No,
fixed?
no, it's still the wrong part they gave me again. Third time.
Why don't you send the plumber to
I
pick
did.
up the
That's exactly what I've just
send
done.
the plumber to pick up the part.
That's
you
what I've
need.
done because they've given me
Jackie-
a wrong part 3 times. Hello.
Hi.
Jackie meet Ivy.
Hi.
Ivy meet Jackie.
Hi.
Jackie is my my co-host on Tuesdays.
And I ran off.
Nice to see you.
I ran off to see the plumber.
I heard.
Really? Is there
No,
something
not.
going-
It wasn't a. It wasn't a booty
Really?
call.
That sounds.
It was
that
a
sounds-
toilet problem.
I don't want. I'm afraid to ask.
Oh,
So
the worst.
we've played Serenade Me first. What should we play next? Dreamin'. I have Dreamin'. That's what
Yeah, Dreamin' is my latest singer songwriter song that's out.
Cool.
Yeah.
When did you write it?
During the pandemic.
we all had lots of free time during the
I
pandemic.
did, yeah. I got a lot accomplished. So
There you go. So here we go, my dear friend Ivy Alex. You can see her tonight at Red Piano. What time does the show start?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
8 to 12.
And doors open at 7. 5 and 2 is 7.
think so,
That was
yeah.
7, yes. 7 o'clock. I got the right number of fingers up. We'll make it all work. Ivy Alex with Dreamin'. Ivy Alex. More with Ivy in just a little bit. You could see her tonight at Red Piano. Stick around. Welcome back to the program. Jackie Rom has made it back into the building.
I'm here.
Yeah, so wrong plumbing parts again, huh?
It looks exactly the same, but actually the bottom part is slightly different.
Well,
so I said,
send the plumber.
that's what I've done. I've sent the plumber, but it doesn't look hopeful, which means a whole new toilet unit and everything.
Wish I told you that in the beginning. Just get a new toilet.
No, but this is built in the. It's not that easy because it's built in the wall. That's why. Otherwise, I would have done that.
Never ever a dull moment. Ivy Alex is with us. Welcome back. As we go from toilets to
I know toilets
the
to
real
music.
segment.
Oh. Yeah.
Listen,
I get it.
John Leone texted me and he said, "Nora Jones, move over."
What a compliment. Thank you.
John, am I making you blush yet? Am I making you blush yet?
You're making me blush a little bit.
I'm trying really. I'm really hard. Really hard, of course. Interview streaming live on our Facebook page. You want to listen, island92.com. Click listen live. And always good stuff. So nice to have you in the studio again.
Thanks for having me.
And so enjoying your time on the island.
I am, yeah.
Cool. Gonna
Yeah.
come back?
Of course, yeah. It turns out I'm coming back next June.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. So besides music, what else do you do? Anything?
What? Like lately, I've been going to the beach. I've been making sure I've been going to the beach every single day I can.
Good.
Um,
Weather's been a little funky.
Well, the past couple days, yeah.
A little
Past couple
funky.
days, yeah.
But
But yeah, getting in the water, Yeah, music is my jam. That's
I heard you have a
what I do.
podcast.
Yeah, I have a podcast too. Yes, I
What's
just
your
built
podcast
it.
called?
It's called Dually Noted, but instead of DUEL, it's DUALLY. Because I had the idea of doing, because I'm a dueling pianist, so I
Right.
wanted to like start with like interviewing dueling pianists, but I wanted it to be about harmony,
Mm-hmm.
so I spelt it dual, like
Love.
but
I love it.
yeah, so I
love it.
interview full-time musicians, and we talk about how they make their money, because it's something that is not
It's tough. It's a tough gig.
people aren't as transparent about it, and I think it's time that we start getting transparent about how we're making our money as musicians, because it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So that's a podcast every other Monday. It
And where
comes
do
out.
people find it?
Everywhere you get your podcasts: Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Duly Noted. Duly Noted Clips is the Instagram, but yeah, follow me at Ivy Alex Music
I love it.
for my handle to find all my stuff.
And they could see you tonight at Red Piano.
Yes, I can.
Woohoo!
Come on out.
All the way through the end of the month, which is, let's see, your last night will be on the Sunday, the 29th.
That's right. Yeah.
Because Monday is church.
Yes.
Church on Monday, Red Piano.
Which I think I might go to, because I'm staying an extra couple days on the island.
Oh, cool.
So, and I haven't been there
go
on
to
Monday
church.
because I'm always off, and I never
Go
want to
to-
go to the bar on my off day. You know
Go
what
to
I mean?
church.
So I know.
Go to church.
That's how I felt
Church
this morning waking up. I felt
to-
like I was going to church.
Go to church on Monday. It's always a ton of fun. Oh, we have one more to play, Ivy. What is it?
Okay, this is off of my latest album. I wrote this is my second um piano neoclassical album. So this is really good for like going to sleep, healing, getting a massage, sitting by the water. This is the soundtrack for that. So this
What's it
is
called?
I think I sent you Nostalgia maybe, but the
yeah.
name of the album is The Golden Canopy.
Love it.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is Ivy Alex. Nostalgia. Well, let's see. 10:30 on the dot. Ivy Alex, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Red Piano tonight.
That's right.
8
Yeah.
o'clock.
Every night until Sunday. Come on
I love-
out.
I love it. I love it. And mom and dad are here.
Yes, my parents are here. It's going to be a party.
Always fun. Always fun. Listen, take care of yourself. I won't see you
Yeah.
till your next visit next
Where are
year.
you
but
where are you going?
I'm headed up to Connecticut
Oh,
for
nice.
some doctor stuff.
Okay,
Ugh.
yeah.
It's all relatively minor nonsense.
Well, that's good.
Inconvenienced.
Your checkups.
Ugh. Yuck. I hate going.
Sorry, I asked.
I only play a doctor on the radio, but got to do it. Got to do it.
Yes, you do. Yeah, take care of yourself.
You got to do it.
Health is
right?
wealth.
You know it. Listen, without our health, we're nothing.
That's right.
Everything else is useless. Tonight, Red Piano, Ivy Alex, 8 p.m. through the end of June. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being part of the Island 92
Thanks
family.
for having me.
And next June,
Next June.
we want to hear all of the crazy stories.
Oh, and I've already got some too.
Of what happens on the piano.
That's right. Yes, and you can follow me at Ivy Alex Music for all my handles and ivyalexmusic.com.
Cool.
And I do share, check my TikTok, check my Instagram. Sometimes I do post some stories of shenanigans happening.
We like shenanigans.
I love shenanigans.
Shenanigans are good. Always a pleasure. Ivy, thank you
you
so much.
Thank you very much.
And more with Jackie Rom in just a bit. The toilet dramas continue. Jackie's an author.
Of the toilets.
Jackie is an author.
It's gone on for 6 weeks.
Jackie
This
is
is not.
Jackie is an author. So the toilet.
I have a podcast too.
The
You
toilet.
do.
The Toilet Chronicles.
That's the last thing I
The
want
new
to talk about.
podcast.
I'm so good at going to the pool with the bucket and taking the water out of the swimming pool.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so.
The Toilet Chronicles by Jackie
It's
Rom.
been 6 weeks.
I must feel like you're
I can't
squatting
tell.
or something.
I can't.
You see, I've lost complete control
Yeah,
of this.
yeah. The toilet's working if you put water down. It's quite clever.
The Toilet Chronicles
Yeah,
by
it's
Jackie
just
Rom.
yeah. I've had enough, and to go back and be told it's about the 4th piece I've bought that it's not right. I went, you take it.
You take it.
I went, you go back. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So I'm watching the phone to see what's happening.
Oh boy. Never a dull moment.
And I said to him, what's next? I guessed anyway, 'cause it's a new toilet. And I said, and of course it's built behind a wall, and so that's all going to have to change and have one that's on the floor, because it's like very modern European toilet that sits
Nice.
up.
You might be able to just order one of the toilet mounts to the wall. You know?
Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah.
That's what we've just said.
You just order a toilet. Be done with it.
Yep.
Oh, never a dull moment. 10:33. We'll be right back.